Washington was born. 2K Sports brings you the best in NBA coverage. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Take a look at the Knicks.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the attention to this one's a bit elevated. It's game day, and I'm glad we're here.
And so it's Russell with him. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Levine comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Green. The shot, no good. Isaac with some nice deep. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Indiana shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
And And so here is New York. It's a three-point game. To the left wing. Pass to Green. Launches a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Out to the right wing. Indiana moving it around. Here's Ryder. Some solid defense from Ayton. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And it's ball penetrating. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Now, here's Isaac. Pass to Ryder. A shot off that time. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Green in the post. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Simmons. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He praised D'Angelo Russell's game, saying that he's someone that can take over without warning. Coach told me his floaters, his outside shooting, he can hurt you so many ways. Once he's locked in, there's no stopping him. He can be unorthodox, but he is a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Jalen Green.
From deep, Green drills the three-pointer. Green's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Knicks.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Russell. 4-on-3 break. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Here's Simmons, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pacers trail by 3. To the right side. Pass to Siakam. Robinson pulls it in. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks.
2 minutes.
Jones for 3. Siakam pulls it in. Porter in the corner. Stolen by Ball. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Here's Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Assist goes to
I think Mitchell Robinson getting more and more comfortable with plays like this. Contact on it, still able to finish.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And here is Siakam. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Green, no luck. Indiana trailing here. And Porter, here we go. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And so it's New York with it. The kick out to Ball. Connects from three-point range.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Pass to Depp. Over Green. It's stolen by Green. And there's the drive. Now here's Jones. Outside, Ball. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Alexander Walker. And Hill has it in the corner. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Depp. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the New York Knicks. He not
for your face mates. Fans, your face mates.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Pacers trailed by 4. Pass to Miller. Out to Russell. Here's Ryder. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Robinson. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. New York leading by 4. It's Jones on the wing. It's rebounded by Indiana.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Right side, Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Kick out to Levine. Off target from three-point range. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Substitution.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Inside. Here's Siakam. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
The defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. They get it again. Pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
And Siakam has it in the corner. That one misses. The Knicks go the other way with it.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
For three, Levine, and he's good on the three ball. Levine's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Simmons. Jordan the screen. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Isaac with the steal. Russell with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Pass to Ryder. Puts it up from 15. And Jones pulls it down.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Outside, Simmons. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And stolen by Russell. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Flying around in the open court, Levine can beat you with the jumper and the ability to play above the rim.
On the wing, Gordon. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
For three.
Gordon's got his second bucket of the night. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is. Look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Jalen Green.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers, trailing by 4. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Here's Alexander Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ben Simmons.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
It's deflected. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in. And now an 8-point Knicks lead. It's back to Hill. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul.
Ben Simmons.
That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Right side, Porter. Out to the right wing. And Hill has it in the corner.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Green. Outside, Simmons. Over Hill. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
New York ball.
Pass to Green. Outside, Simmons. Now Jones. He's covered by Isaac. Outside, Green. Kept alive. From downtown. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for New York.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
The Knicks leading by 11. Here he goes. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Jones, no one around him. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Isaac goes in. That one good for 2. Isaac's got his first 2 points.
And always seemingly under control is Isaac. Even when he gets roughed up, he just manages to complete the play.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And he drives in. And the jam by Levine.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. Levine. Yes, sir.
Outside, Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Green's got 14 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And it's Russell missing. The Knicks leading by 15. Pass to Ayton. Jones for 3. Sinks the triple.
Jones Jr.
Jones has got 8 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Down low. Here's Ryder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Pacers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line, for Indiana, 2.
Both good from the line that time. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. And you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. That one misses for Simmons.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguarded.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Knicks. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Here's Alexander Walker. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The line for the Knicks.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
He hits the second from the line. A challenging stretch here for Indiana. On the wing, Porter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. Checking in for the Knicks.
There's 1:54 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Porter. No one near him. That's good on the jump shot. The Knicks leading by 22. Ball with it. He's picked up by Hill. Ball surveying the defense. Kicks it out to Iguodala. 6 to shoot. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Iguodala's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
To the Pacers. Waits Lobby section wants a t-shirt.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .119 left in the 3rd quarter. Miller right side. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Outside, Ball. Driving inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first
Taken
personal foul.
3rd overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Ball hits them both. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Pass to Porter. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for New York. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. 46 seconds left in the 3rd. And here's Porter, guarded by Robinson. Beyond the arc. Porter, no luck.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Hill. Outside, Jones. Offensive rebound. Ball with it. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Robinson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up. Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
There's Ball with the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the New York Knicks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Brett, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint. You know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games and for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
To the wing on the left. Pocket 6. Pass to Siakam. Over Robinson. No good off the front iron.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's good. 2 points.
That's something Iguodala would like to do just about every time. A good scorer around the rim.
Out to the wing. Bounce pass, Craig. Here's Siakam. He can't get that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Knicks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. From outside the arc, he can't hit that time. And Indiana will come the other way.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pass to Craig. Indiana moving the ball around. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Tucker.
PJ Tucker.
6 the three-pointer. Tucker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Siakam for 3. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
Really, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Got a piece of it. Craig with it. Now Green defending. And here's Neto outside. That one doesn't go. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Green. And Miller with the block. And he recovers it. Back to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Green. New York, no good that time either.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Gabriel Deck is going to pick up the foul.
Gabriel Deck.
That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You have to teach them the game. But they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
And Hill has it in the corner. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Gordon. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ben Simmons.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Basket counts.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Ryder. He's covered by 8. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call on DeAndre.
That's his third personal foul.
That's his third foul of the game.
Team foul.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Miller outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Jones for 3. Offensive rebound. Ben Simmons again.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So no problem for New York.
I sip a hot tea, watching Archie flip on Meathead. I left the page ripped torn, writing what the beat said. On the mic is heat bread, ghetto edge, street bread, all crooked. Can eat wheat and gluten free. He is who he is who he be. Mind your biz for me. It could even help you in the long run. What good's a song if the jong's no fun? Son, Shogun, invisible armor level 5. Couldn't stay alive. Playing job, beaming on the telemetry, old enough to be your Uncle Prime Time MC. Although prefer the term rhymer, third time a slurred word primer, dime my mama and make sure it stay tight. It's only right on the daylight and the nightlife. They bite trife from the bug to happy-go-lucky. Ask him, do he really give a no ice bucket list? Yeah, struck a nugget, duck.
When I guess I prefer me going that. Africa's earth is truly the same, so the difference I'll never tell. He's sending like it's the mail. Captain Bishy said it's sail. Excel like Microsoft on all of these other fails. His trail never derail. His mental's the holy grail. As the stress gets released from the simplest of inhales, it's sealed from all the chanting like he holding up a strike. The mic's his only light. A light's my only vice. Advice is like a satellite. I see them trying dish. Feel I'm in the skies have been granting his kids wish. It's kinda ridiculous, like thoughts of St. Nicholas, breaking and leaving gifts for all the world's underprivileged kids. Quit with the ignorance, the emperor's legitimate, and learn to never give a they never getting it, I'm making it clear. All the haze took focus as these jokers appeared. I've been accelerating, I already know it is still. He stay face, no brakes, I'm just peeping the rear. And I've been living out of love, they living in their fear. I changed ways, I'm cruising but never changing the gears. They say that he back, actually I've been at it for years. Dreams the side view mirror, they closer than they appear. Just beware of the emperor, I play the game's vendor. He raps Wes Anderson, directing these beginners. Too illustrious, I lead a sucker fits to the pretenders. Made tenders as I played Simba. That's dinner. I remember when my shine was a little bit dimmer. Now it's bright in the light, I leave them blind from the shimmers. They trying to play the blinds, I leave them falling like timber. Designed to rise from this abyss, this kid's art differs like shimmers. He the coldest vibe alive, and it's evident. I put the pride to the side, it's irrelevant. An angel like mine, no mine, heaven sent. And this the best it gets. And ON 2296. Just know what it is, man. Long time coming. Word. My disregarded thugs.
Hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. Did I say when I'm? You know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with them. I get paid when I pass a, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got Gophers my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard, I can't tell if they men.
Life cold, but at least we get to wear a jacket. Where I'm from, you either make it happen. Not in a million years, I thought that I'd make it rapping. Hit my look like I gotta have a beauty pageant. J. Cole album got me through a lot. I was on the sideline trying to get a spot. Couple went left, guess they ain't see the plot. Painting pictures with these lyrics like I'm Basquiat. Used to tell my people I was trying to be a rapper. They wanted me to get a job and answer to a master. With all due respect, that's not the kind of life I'm after. I'm the author of my book and I'm still writing chapters. Yeah, street so dirty, so I gotta stay clean. I go to gyros, what the is a saline? Vince told me never let these play me. I play dumb, but I'm a long way from crazy. I eat from Tampa, but he coming like he Jay-Z. No cap, the microphone, the only thing that saved me. Without rap, I probably end up going crazy. I be doing never cease to amaze him. Got slow, I got a job, I ain't lazy. I signed a deal, but sometimes it still feel like I ain't made it. Wayne still be on my mind, and I can't lie, that crazy. I'm coming in the game strong like I'm Big Baby. Oh, I've been on my grind all week. If I told them what I'm doing, man, them wouldn't believe. I've been dropping tracks and feeling pain, you know. I got PTSD, I see my partner now. Yeah, I've been fighting demons. You don't gotta ask me if I got it, cause I keep. See my dog and left my heart broken piece. That I be doing, man, them wouldn't believe. And if you leave the house broke, then you came out wrong. A couple hundreds in they face and they'll be coming out in the game like a shirt with a hole got his soul. Monk, so much now he can't feel his nose. And the is on his brain, so I got his feelings gone. I was 10 in the spring, 10 let me hold it. So he ain't put the on. Plus I was always touching, they made my mama take me home. For all that play on, we on you just like a crayon. Cause I could never go out like I'm Trayvon. Black on black, coupe, call it soda black and Akon. Front door service like a selling Avon. Haul up in truth, standing on the stage, looking from the line, trying to get saved. Cuban link tase, we just modern day slaves. I can be there, broken, tell you everything okay. Feeling like whoop, make all the haters go away. Doodoo got L, so we don't ride with throwaways. And since they on, the pain won't go away. That's why I've been before a day. Play the streets like my enemies, I keep them close. I talked to Wayne the other night, feel like I'm seeing ghosts. When I'm like this, I feel like I need to be left alone. Don't wanna talk, so I don't answer when they hit my phone. Oh, I've been on my grind all week. If I told them what I'm doing, man, them wouldn't believe. I've been dropping tracks and feeling pain, you know. I got PTSD, I see my partner now. Yeah, I've been fighting demons. You don't gotta ask me if I got it, cause I keep. See my dog and left my heart broken piece. That I be doing, man, them wouldn't believe.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Jackson is out there with Wagner. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Jones in at the point. And Gobert throws it down.
Well, so long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Now, here is Russell. Isaac down low. He's defended by Wagner. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. They know that the usual approach on offense won't be the same when Gobert is on the floor. Coach told me we can't go right at him, but we can't just give up when he's out there. We need to drag him out to defend the perimeter as often as we can. We'll see if Gobert bites and how hard. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Jones. Pass to Shamet. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Isaac against Jones. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Shamet. Now Wagner. The pass to Jones. Outside Jackson. There's Shamet. Kicks it out to Jones. Second shot opportunity.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip for the line.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Tyus Jones. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Jones nails both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Ryder. Over Gobert. That one a little long. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Jones. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside for Jackson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Clock at 6. Shamet the pass to Jackson. Here's Wagner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Levine. Trying to end the drought. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Now here's Jones. Here's Jackson. Tries again. No good there. And Indiana will come the other way. Russell kicks to Siakam. Over Gobert. Indiana again missing. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Passes it to Wagner. Here's Gobert. And that's good. A nice job at the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Dex checked in for Ryder. Porter comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Hill in for D'Angelo Russell. Then for the Nets, Looney comes in for Jackson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Wagner. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Jones drives in. Porter with a block.
Go gadget arms for Porter, enabling him to stuff that one.
The kick out to Hill. Here's Deck.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
The 10-footer. Gobert with the block.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Hill against Bogdanovich. Driving the lane. Pacers with the rebound. Here's Deck. No points in the game yet for him. Porter passes to Deck. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Looney. Gobert down low. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Now the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Now here's Porter. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. The layup off target. And here are the Nets. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Looney kicks to Jones. The pass to Shamet. The Nets need to get a shot off here. The shot by Looney, no good. Pacers trail by 9. It's stolen by Jones. Mr. Gobert. Bogdanovich against Siakam. In the corner, Shamet with it. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your base mates.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnover.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
Zach LaVine is out there with Russell. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Darius Miller, and it's Ryder in at center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Jackson, a screen on LaVine. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
And they pick up 2. Russell's got his first basket.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Brooklyn has possession. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Finney-Smith, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can, and just getting on the same page takes some time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
The Nets making a switch here. Wagner's checked in, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Both shots good from the stripe. Pacers trail by 9. Russell passes to LaVine. Makes it off the glass.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Passes it to Wagner. Here's Finney-Smith. The 3. And the Nets miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Over to the left wing. Kick out to LaVine. And stolen by Wagner. Pass to Jones. From the arc. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And doing much better now. In that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities. Bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Back to Russell. Isaac outside. Here's Ryder. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Finney-Smith. Offline with his 3. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Indiana. It's a 10-point game. Here's Isaac. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Nets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Jones with it. Now defended by LaVine. The pass to Finney-Smith. And Wagner has it in the corner. Good on the triple. And the Nets lead by 13.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And Indiana making a change here. Porter's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Russell kicks to Isaac. Back to Russell. Driving to the basket. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Jones. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Pass to Finney-Smith. Jackson with it. Guarded by Levine. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Jackson.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
Off the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So for the Nets, Gobert, he's checked in for Jackson. Kevon Looney comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bogdanovich in for Wagner.
Zach LaVine entered the league as an elite athlete and with instincts to score the basketball. But what you love is this guy wants to contribute to winning, and you see that by his willingness to compete on the defensive end.
O'Neal inside. Isaac on him. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 1:53 left to play in the first half. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Jones, the pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Levine. Porter with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Isaac kicks to Russell. Passes to Ryder. It's stolen by Jones. O'Neal with it. 1:06 left in the first half. Jones looking for an opening. Back to Looney. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Clock is at 3. Over Levine. They get it back. Gobert. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Russell finds Isaac. Outside, Levine. Over O'Neal. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And that one drops. Looney's got his first points in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Russell kicks to Levine. Over O'Neal. And he banks in the layup. Levine's got 6.
What a fantastic finish by Zach Levine. Contact, yeah, I can finish through that.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's the Nets.
The Nets.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
Hey, everybody. Shaq,
you know, I think for Brooklyn, they've been trying a few different things. This is the time of the year to do it. And you can see they're starting to find...
All right, fellas, let's check in on our first half of action and the dominating performance for the Brooklyn.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Jones. Jaren Jackson is out there with Gobert. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. Right wing. On the wing, Jackson. Russell against Jones. From 11 feet away. The Pacers pull it in. Isaac's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ryder, defended by Gobert. Siakam inside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jones against Russell. Outside, Jones to the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Jack's checked in for the Pacers.
Let's hear it, fans. Fans, your pace made.
And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 18. Russell passes to Siakam. Over Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Levine's shot is off. Nets leading by 18. Jones with it. He's picked up by Russell. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert increasingly is capable of these nights on the offensive end where he's just putting it to the defense.
Siakam against Jackson. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's his first personal foul.
Stolen by Jackson. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The 8-footer. And it's Russell with the rebound. Pacers trail by 20. To the wing right side. Indiana moving it around. Gobert against Siakam. Cloak loose. Stolen by Jackson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Pass to Shamet. Nice D from Levine.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And it's Russell in the corner. From past the arc. Indiana again missing.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Here's Shamet. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Jaren Jackson
Jackson's
Jr.
got 3 assists in the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Porter's checked in for Ryder. Alexander Walker comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Hill in for Russell. And then for Brooklyn, Looney's checked in for Jones. Bogdanovich comes in for Jackson. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Wagner. Porter finds Siakam. On the wing, Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They could use a bucket. And Siakam with the nice bucket inside. Siakam's got his first bucket of the night. Nets leading by 22. For all that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
From deep three-point range, Porter pulls it in.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Bogdanovich looking around. Now the pass to Gobert. Here's Looney. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Hill inside. He's covered by Shamet. Porter inside. Misses from close range. To the middle. Here's Looney. The shot. No good. Nice D from Porter. Siakam kicks to Hill. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Shamet. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Shot from 12. Yes, that goes in. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Isaac's checked in for Deck. And a change for the Nets. O'Neal's checked in for Gobert. We got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
And so it's Brooklyn in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a...
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Nick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's see what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about business.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nets leading by 23. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Indiana, Zach LaVine is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Ryder in at the 5 down low. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
you know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Pass to Wagner. We see more and more players, Doris, stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Dex checked in for Ryder. Torrey Craig comes in for Isaac. Miller's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Raul Neto subbed in for Russell. And then for Brooklyn, Richards is checked in, and McLemore's subbed in for Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. It's tipped and stolen by McConnell. Out left to the wing. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Neto, the pass to Miller. Over O'Neal. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
That one goes in.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Alexander Walker, and nothing has fallen for him right now. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's McConnell, and he makes good on the layup. McConnell's got his first points of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Alexander Walker, and it's blocked. O'Neal against Miller. O'Neal kicks to McConnell. Jackson passes to Richards. And the pass to O'Neal. Now McLemore trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Deck. That's tipped. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. McConnell passes to Jackson. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Deck. He dishes it to Miller. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Brooklyn.
Pass to Jackson. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Kicks to McLemore. With the teardrop. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Alexander Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Hang up on the changes now for Indiana. Iders checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Hill in for Raul Neto.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
At the line for 2.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Here's Hill. There's the pass to Deck. Over Bogdanovich. Stolen away. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one to come into an opponent's building. And all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.